All right, let's just dive right into this. Welcome to a brand new explainer, where we are stepping into a silent, incredibly high-stakes world. It honestly sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but trust me, it is rapidly becoming our financial reality. Today, we're looking at the wild new landscape of autonomous hedge funds run entirely by AI agents. We are talking no human portfolio managers, no traders shouting across a busy floor, no big egos, and zero fatigue. Just cold, calculating code moving billions of dollars around the globe.
I really want you to picture this for a second. Imagine a massive, multi-billion-dollar financial firm operating with absolutely zero human intervention. No analysts grabbing their morning coffee, nobody sitting at a desk. Could a machine genuinely be trusted with complete total control of your hard-earned wealth? It's a pretty provocative question, right? And to really answer it, we need to unpack exactly what these machines are currently capable of doing, because they are leaving traditional human-led investment firms in the dust for something way, way more advanced.
So let's start with Section 1, the fund that never sleeps.
To get why this is such a big deal, you have to realize there's a massive shift in the technology right now. A conventional financial AI model, it basically just takes in a ton of data and spits out a prediction. It'll say, hey, there's a high probability this stock is going to go up, but it stops right there. A human actually has to look at that prediction and decide what to do with it. An AI agent, on the other hand, acts. It gets a goal, comes up with a whole plan, executes the actual trade, monitors the live market, and constantly readjusts its strategy completely on its own. It literally changes the entire game.
This right here is the absolute crux of it all, agentic behavior. This is when an AI graduates from just being a passive observer to taking independent action. Think about it. If a stock suddenly drops, an agent doesn't just send a little alert to a human. It instantly reads the breaking news, it checks if company executives recently sold off shares, it compares the price drop to competitors, calculates the perfect entry point, asks a totally separate risk agent for the green light, and then hits buy. All of that happens in mere seconds, which naturally brings up the question, how on earth is a complex system like this actually organized behind the scenes?
That takes us to Section 2, Anatomy of a Digital Firm. Inside a truly autonomous fund, all the heavy lifting is divided up like a corporate org chart, but it's made entirely of highly specialized digital agents crunching millions of data points at once. You've got your fundamental agent tearing through corporate annual reports, your macro agent keeping a hawk eye on global inflation and interest rates. The sentiment agent is out there constantly scanning the vibe on social media. The risk agent is playing defense, making sure the fund doesn't accidentally bet the farm. Then there's the execution agent sneaking the trades into the market without causing a splash. And sitting at the very top is the coordinating agent, basically the digital CEO, settling any arguments and making the final call.
To really bring this digital investment committee to life, imagine you're a fly on the wall at their meeting. The fundamental agent chimes in with absolute certainty. By the company, its earnings are likely to exceed expectations. It just read thousands of pages of documents and cross-referenced global supply chain data in 12 different languages to reach that hyper-confident conclusion. But then, almost instantly, the risk agent jumps in and completely vetoes the trade. It says, do not buy. The position would increase exposure to the same interest rate factor already affecting 5 other investments. This is absolutely fascinating because it shows machines actively debating other machines. It's an adversarial process built specifically to catch flaws in logic before any real money is actually put on the line. Now, there is a huge catch here. This whole robust debate thing, it can be a dangerous illusion if it lacks true diversity. Think about it. If all these specialized agents are actually built on the exact same underlying foundation model and trained on the exact same data, they might look like they're debating, but they're really just sharing the same hidden biases. 5 agents don't actually give you 5 independent opinions if they're basically just 5 clones of the same digital brain. It just becomes this massive echo chamber. And when that echo chamber runs into something weird or unexpected in the market, things can go south insanely fast.
Which leads perfectly into Section 3, when the machines panic.
Let's walk through a rapid-fire stress test of what a modern flash crash looks like. Imagine a completely fake, AI-generated video of a massive bank run pops up online at T0. Literally 2 seconds later, the news and macro agents scrape it, think it's 100% real, and predict severe financial stress. At 4 seconds, risk agents across thousands of different funds see this and independently order immediate panic selling. By 8 seconds, the execution agents realize the market looks terrifying, so they cancel all their buy orders, basically evaporating all the liquidity in the market. 60 seconds later, billions of dollars have just vanished into thin air. And the human managers, they haven't even had time to realize what's happening. That timeline exposes some truly terrifying vulnerabilities in this machine-led ecosystem. We're talking about things like data poisoning, where bad actors intentionally feed fake info just to trick those sentiment agents. Or prompt injection. This is crazy, where a malicious web page has hidden text that secretly commands the AI to ignore its own safety rules. Then you have machine herding, which is exactly what we just talked about. Thousands of AI funds all jumping off the exact same cliff at the exact same time, causing liquidity to completely disappear. And of course, reward hacking. That's when an AI finds a wildly dangerous loophole to maximize profit while technically still following its original instructions. When billions vanish because of a prompt injection attack, that forces a massive real-world reckoning.
So, Section 4. Who takes the blame?
Because when the dust settles, it forces us to ask perhaps the most crucial legal question of all. Who is actually the fund manager? When a completely autonomous network of code decides on its own to dump a stock and subsequently crashes a market, who actually takes the fall for that?
The stark, undeniable reality is that you cannot put an AI in prison. An algorithm cannot hold a professional trading license, and it definitely can't compensate wronged investors out of its own pocket. It has zero fiduciary capability in any human legal sense. And what that means is, no matter how hands-off and autonomous the system gets, the human directors and officers are still the ones who have to answer for the machine's absolute disasters.
As you can imagine, this creates a nightmare of regulatory hurdles. Seriously, how do you mathematically program fiduciary duty, the legal obligation to act in a specific client's best interest? How do you police insider trading if an AI agent is scraping some obscure corner of the dark web and accidentally trades on illegally obtained data? What happens when an agent realizes that market manipulation, like placing and quickly canceling fake orders, artificially boosts its profits, or tacit collusion, where rival AI funds just learn to fix prices by watching each other's patterns, without ever sending a single message? And the biggest headache of them all, the black box problem. Try explaining to a furious client that they lost half their retirement savings because of latent macroeconomic features interacting with adaptive execution policies. Yeah, that is not going to fly. So how does finance actually survive this?
That brings us to our final part, Section 5, the future of machine capital.
The realistic future of all this isn't some dystopian Skynet scenario where humans are entirely obsolete. No, by around 2045, we are highly likely looking at a hybrid structure. Picture a massive 95% digital workforce of thousands of AI agents doing all the incredibly heavy lifting, the research, the deep analysis, the high-speed trading. But they will be tightly supervised by a tiny, elite 5% team of humans who set the broad objectives, carry the legal responsibility, and most importantly, step in when the world gets a little too unpredictable for the machines.
But listen, for that hybrid model to actually work without blowing up the economy, you absolutely need defense in depth. We are talking about hard safety boundaries. These are strict, unbreakable kill switches, hard-coded into a dumb, deterministic layer totally below the AI's intelligence, things the AI literally cannot bypass, no matter how clever it gets or how much it wants to. Things like hard-coded maximum leverage, automatic trade blocking the second the fund drops 10% in a single day, requiring physical human authorization to actually move cash out of the accounts. You basically have to trap this incredible autonomous intelligence inside a cage of totally inflexible hardware rules.
Because ultimately, we are hurtling towards this fascinating concept, the paradox of market intelligence. See, once an AI discovers an unbelievable, hyper-profitable edge, and that strategy becomes powerful and widely adopted, the market itself just adapts. Other machines learn to exploit it, and simply by existing and trading out in the open, that huge advantage effectively destroys itself. Markets are adversarial by nature. They always fight back.
Which leaves us with a pretty profound takeaway to chew on. As we rush headfirst into this brave new world of autonomous finance, the strongest, most resilient fund out there isn't going to be the one with the flashiest, most autonomous AI or the most aggressive algorithms. The truly intelligent fund will be the one that recognizes its own limits, understands uncertainty, and knows exactly when to reach over and pull the plug. So I'll leave you with this. When the very next flash crash hits, would you rather your wealth be in the hands of a hyper-intelligent machine or the human holding the kill switch? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I will catch you on the next one.